Who are we playing against there, Force?
It's with marginal talent.
With marginal talent.
2.
A premier West Coast team. We watched them a couple weeks ago. I was impressed with their skill, so I knew that 4S was going to be in for a fight tonight.
Red wins the
Here we are on
round.
Trinity. 2-3. It looks like a real, as we expected, a real competitive match.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Both teams starting off at the grinder. Marginal talent though, able to pull that out with 3 players. We kind of jumped in here. Not a lot of prep. We
Round
jumped in mid game,
begins
so
in
we're gonna
3,
reorient ourselves
2,
here. Get a few.
1.
See how players are playing one. This is the first map of the night. We have 2 more maps to go. Three to 3. 4S looking to keep competitive in the round count. Lund walking around though with, he's the walking wounded, 4 health. Conman, 75. 50 lead. Zed, again, barely hanging in there. Blur Frog, March. There we go. Keeping it within 1 round.
Round begins in
I'd say predictions.
3, 2,
Slight
1.
advantage. Could be marginal talent. I could see map selection coming into play here. Neither Mirror Force really know what the map selection is, so it's going to be a little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, we'll definitely
to us.
ask. We'll definitely ask here in a second, and we'll get it for you guys.
4S looking to even this up. Comment with 70 health. Blur 101. Campgrounds overkill. Well, we got ourselves a full-on
Accuracy.
helping of classic Clan Arena tonight.
This ought to be good.
Round
This
begins
should be a good matchup. It's
3,
4-4
Yeah,
on
and this-
Trinity.
1.
Oh, Lund. Impressive rockets. Usually when we have players start out a grinder, it's very heavy LG. But Lund stuck with the rockets, and he pegged 4 shots straight off the bat. Then looking at the damages for 4S, 2.6, 2.7, 2.3, 2.3, very even across the board. Marginal talent, Pinehead leading with 2.9, Kitten Rays with 2.9, Darko with 2.8, Blur with 2.6. 8 players, 8 solid contributors. They're all in it. Any one of these players can go for first in damage in 1 round.
Accuracy.
I'm gonna get booted again. Just a second, I'll get back in there.
1 moment. So we get our camera set back up. Darko starting off a grinder, going airborne, still keeping the LG locked on though. Looking at his stats, the 32% LG, not dominating, but sometimes those stats are a little misleading. You know, if you're pulling up a 40 LG when it counts,
Impressive.
right now. Two to 1, Darko, Blur, carrying the torch for marginal talent. Shattered. 28 health versus 16 versus 6. Shotgun battle all around. Shattered pulling off a really nice rail shot. Right now we're looking for, he's being quiet, not a fast mover. Neither is Both players are capable of it.
Red wins the
Oh,
round.
wow. Good timing. Great
Yeah,
play.
excellent.
Shattered there. Showing his experience.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Midair.
Shattered getting a nice mid-air kill on Pinehead. Just a complete frag fest up there on Grinder.
Wins the
Right.
round. Accuracy.
And at the beginning of this, when we came in, Marginal Talent was leading 2-1,
Round
3-1.
begins in
4S has
3,
clawed their way back
2,
in and has
1.
taken the lead. So far in this league, we have not seen too many come from behind. Once a team tends to start down a round or two, they tend to stay down a round or two or more. So, solid effort by 4S.
Yeah, absolutely. 4S got a lot of skilled, a lot of experienced players. They've been around the block a few times.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah.
Accuracy.
You can't count on them giving up. That's for sure.
No,
We
no.
saw a great matchup with 4S and
Round
DS
begins
actually
in
last week.
3, 2, 1.
Zed through the teleporter. Trying to do a little bit of damage right now. Looks like they will be able to pick
Red
up
wins
another
the
round here.
round.
8-6. Marginal Talent. With Darko
Round begins
needs to
in
recover.
3, 2.
You know, they're. I don't know. I'm a little worried that Marginal Talent's kind of gotten into the groupthink,
Two rails.
and we'll see here if Marginal Talent can try other looks. Then let's go to Grinder. You know, both of these teams are real skilled, and if they just believe in their
Round
hearts of
begins
hearts
in
that they can just
3,
outpower the other
2,
team, they're going to
1.
try that until the 10th round.
Impressive.
A lot of action on mid.
Accurate.
8-8.
Yeah, definitely Kenray's there with Marginal Talent. Did a great job backing up his team.
Round begins
Stuck in the fight,
in
supported
3,
with a lot of damage.
2, 1.
Now the pressure's back on 4S. Going, hey, we had a good thing going here.
Blue wins the round.
Where'd it go?
Yep, here they come. Here comes Marginal Talent. Staying
Where'd the
in it.
magic go?
Got a 9-8 round map
begins
for the
in
first map.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, 4S Comment knocked out of it. He was up top and two to 1 shattered. Lund 62 and 3 health versus 24. Everybody's rail bait.
Oh, wow, good rail there from Fog. I really think he just needs to stay back, stay patient.
He may not know how much health he has.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. He definitely needs to keep his eye open for him, get whatever shots he can off, without intentionally just drawing attention to himself.
Right. Yes, it's the rail. You have to be aware of those angles. And that's what he's doing. He's like, I don't want to peek, don't want to look. Ah, now he knows. Now he knows.
Looks like Lund's going to fall back also. He's going to play very patient, very cautious. Also, for some of the viewers, sorry I didn't see it, the chat earlier, but yeah, this is the first map. We
Yes.
came in, I think it was 3-1
1
or
to
2
2.
1 to 2.
Yeah, it was 1 to 2.
1.
Marginal talent leading. Both teams have seesawed throughout the match here. Match point 9 to 9. This is it. Forty-two at advantage 4S. Wow, 4S finishing strong.
Good round. Good map.
Ten to 9 statistics.
Got some good
40
damage
LG
across
from
there.
Shattered.
Got some 6s on the board. Ooh, Map Asylum. Can't wait for this to be in the map
Vote
pool.
now.
See a lot of the dominant teams picking
Vote
this map.
passed.
Yeah. It's all, yeah, that's run, gun, move fast. Grab your rail.
But we're going to skip
What?
over here to campgrounds.
Yep. All right.
Looks like we're going to get Kill Switch coming in with marginal talent.
A bigger gun?
Could be.
Not sure. You know, both of these teams, you know, one team won, but marginal talent is you know, when you lose by just that, and I think they're looking at it like, look guys, we got this. We've got this. We can out-aim them. We can outplay them. We can outmaneuver them. So with that in mind, are we going to see a lot of just bridge action, smash mouth DM6? Right now, 4S is they're on their victory high. Hell yeah, we're readied up. Why aren't you?
Looks like they're
Let's
going
get
to
this
keep
going.
They're going to keep the same team in, and why not? After a win like that, you definitely, should probably keep
Yeah.
the momentum going for yourself.
Oh yeah, all the players warmed up. They communicated well. They dug out some hard rounds, fought through some adversity. Yeah, you're not gonna play with the chemistry at this point.
Prepare your team.
There we go. Well, let's see if we're gonna get a lot of bridge action, and then it's gonna devolve into a one-on-one. Darko, we're going to look for marginal talent. Shattered, we're going to be looking for 4S. They're your leaders. "4S dominating this first round here. 4 players up.
Red wins the round.
Darko though, 581.
That's a lot of damage for one round.
That's a lot of
Round
damage for one,
begins
yes.
in 3,
Pinehead
switch.
with 47 LG.
1.
Yeah, yeah. Marginal talent though, responding. This is what we saw in Trinity, tit for tat rounds.
Looks
One
like
goes
a-
up to,
A 1 to 3.
Blue wins the round.
there we go, marginal talent on the board, scoring their first point on campgrounds.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Kill switch doing good on the bridge. Staying on the bridge, you're making great effective use of the rockets. Not falling down. Supporting his team when he needs to, so...
Darko's going to get an excellent air rocket there on bridge.
Shattered is very beefy. He's got the health and the armor.
He's gonna take some spam.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
he's
if you're
gonna
looking
keep
at Kinrays is walking around with 194.87.
Yeah, and he's gonna get the kill.
He sullied his armor with 6
Round
damage.
begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now it's time for us to answer. 3-3 here. Darko hanging out with 60 health, fighting the fight. 49 and 58 for 4S. Both are rail bait, so Darko with 58% rail. Yeah, he can use it. Backed up with a 34 LG. Shattered with likewise 50% rail.
Oh, Darko gonna miss that rail. He's not gonna get another chance like that.
No, he's not.
Oh, he's gotta get out of there.
Nice shot from Shattered.
Shattered and finish him.
Ties it up 2-2.
Round begins in.
Of course, as expected,
3,
another good matchup on this map.
1.
Following Conman up top, he's putting the LG to work. Working the mid deck there.
Looks like I can get hit by a little bit of lag. Seems Shattered's rolling on though through it.
Yeah. Lund's fighting about a 66, 67. He's a little above, but fighting through adversity.
Red wins the round.
Zed seems a
Round begins
bit off
in
the pace.
3, 2, 1.
We're gonna follow him to see what he can dish out. He's gonna get caught up in a bunch of LG spam, that's all it is.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're playing this level, you know, somebody just has to be the meat shield.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You got to go out there and,
Round
hey,
begins in
your job is not
3,
to dodge.
1.
Your job is to be a movable turret, dish out what damage you can. Shattered with 155. He might have to be the, yes, as the lone kill switch though with 187. I see Marginal Talent should be able to pull this off. Again, bring it within 1 round.
Shattered's gonna get down to 24 health.
And he's trapped in the stairwell, so not a lot of hiding in that.
Gonna get booted here and we get back in the game. Looks like I'm pressing tab too much.
Could be. Right now, Conman. I think we're going to be evening this up. Again, we're on a centrally located server. Marginal Talent being a West Coast team, 4S. More East Coast team. East versus
Round begins
West
in
matchup.
3, 2, 1.
4-4 again. Even up.
Yeah, Kill Switch doing a great job with the LG, close range, able to keep it on target.
Pinehead. He's kind of hunting down Shattered here. He
Right,
knows he's
we're
got
gonna
him
have
down.
3 straight rounds here for Marginal, so
Blue wins the round.
It's a great
it's going to be
job.
up to 4S to adapt here because we've got Zedman. He's falling a little bit too much off the pace.
3,
You know, we're leaving Shattered.
1.
I mean, Shattered's there, and he's strong at the end, but I don't care if you got 200, 100, you just can't go 3 on 1.
4S is going to do a good job flanking Marginal Talent here. It looked like the Marginal Talent focused on 2 players while the other 2 of his teammates
Wins the round.
came from behind, did a lot of damage. It's a good job by 4S.
Right, excellent, excellent. Positional play.
Round begins.
Conman
in
starting out
3,
on the
2,
pillars, looks to be
1.
rushing into bridge. At the last second, of course, it takes rocket for that. Right now, Marginal holding onto the rail area. Kill switch, moving across the rocket launcher, doing some damage, moving over the pillars, trying to take on
Ooh,
Shattered.
man.
Shattered having nothing of that.
Impressive.
Get out of my house.
But he's still beefy with 171 health, so versus 94 and 140. Not saying it's impossible, but it is a tough row to hoe if you are into rowing hose.
Blue wins the round. Accuracy.
All right, 6-5. Marginal Talent
6-5.
slightly pulling away.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
A lot of bridge action, as always. Pinehead versus Shattered. You know, maybe that's something that Marginal Talent needs to switch around a little bit. Shattered's really hurting them. 4.7k damage from Shattered. Lund, the second closest on his team, 3.4. Conman with 3.4. So Shattered is carrying the 4S team right now. Switching over to Marginal,
Round begins in
Pinehead with
3,
4.
2,
K
1.
damage, Darko with 3.8, Killswitch with 3.1, Kinrays with 2.8. Much more even approach. So, you know, I think Marginal Talent's kind of seeing that. But the problem is that 4S is just keeping Shattered out of any sort of conflict. You know, they're like, hey, we'll do a 3 on 4, and you kind of come in to clean up. Shattered walking around with 194 health. Zed, 17 health.
Impressive.
Nice shot. Pinehead, 100 health. Top of RL, being sneaky. Zedman, being sneaky. Tournament play versus pub play. Not a lot of big, fast-moving jumping around, is there? No, there's not. Both players, positional chess. Zed has got to know that he's 17 is not was going to carry the day here.
Yeah,
On the other hand, yeah. But at the same time, Pinehead's like, look, I don't want anything of that. I got a guaranteed win if I just stay out of your face.
not a bad choice to make.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Marginal Talent strong at bridge.
Yeah, it really looks like 4S is just kind of giving them bridge. As Lund's going to get caught up.
Right.
Get caught up by LG going to rail.
Again, Shattered. Very beefy, very healthy, but facing a 1-on-3. I think we've seen this play out before. I'm not sure if Shattered needs to be in the fight a little bit more early on, or we just need to see a little bit more production on the 4 versus 3 strategy.
Yeah, it looks like we're seeing a lot of Shattered being last alive here. I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad thing for his team, because I mean they are still in it, but definitely
only a
probably
bad
getting into the
thing.
fight.
Yeah, it's only a bad thing if he can't win the rounds. And right now, he can't win the rounds. I don't care how good you are. If you're going 1-on-3 with this caliber of players, that's just not something you're going to be able to win consistently. 2-on-1. Now that Shattered's up. Shattered's with 100 health. Conman with 53 versus Kinrays with 64. These are the matchups you want. These are the rounds you should be winning.
Also, another thing, Shattered could just, you know, he could also just know the right time when to bail out from a situation. Not necessarily, you know, leaving your team behind to die, but knowing when to get away, to live, to fight, isn't always necessarily a bad thing either.
Right. Because 1-on-3, that's better than none on 3. Wow, nice shot from Kinrays.
Red
And I know
wins the round. Revenge. Accuracy.
picking up that round. Keep in mind, for those that have joined the stream late, 4S1 Trinity, 10-9.
1.
We could be seeing a split results here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Could be going to the third map, the final deciding factor here.
Shattered, 160 health. Lund, 190 health. Versus Darko at 38. Should be even up here at 8-8.
All right, here we go. Another good map from both of these teams, man. They're just duking it out.
In 3.
Looks like Shattered's going to go bridge here with his team. He's going to pile up a door. Ooh, got to get away from all that spam. Shattered's going to run into a little bit of lag also.
Combo kill.
Yeah, Conman's trying to keep the spirit alive, but just getting overpowered at rocket launcher. Shattered with 88 health, but I can't see them. I mean, Darko 140, Kinrays with 150. Quite frankly, they could charge him with shotguns and... I expect to see marginal talent moving into match point.
Oh, man, Shattered getting lucky there. Staying away from them grenades and getting the right rocket.
Match point here. Can marginal talent take it home? 4S gonna respond. Conman, stairwell onto the top, trying to sneak up the stairs. Top deck on DM6 on the bridge with the LG out in action. Great jump to great effect. Conman, the MVP of that round. Coming up the stairwell, nobody knew he was there, nobody even shot at him, and he was dishing out a ton of damage.
2, 1.
Four on one. Split maps. 10-9. Marginal Talent takes it on DM6.
Wow, very nice. We got some high damage here. We got a 7.6 from Shattered, and then also 6.4
Yeah,
for
37,
Darko.
37 LG, 47 Rail. You know that those are some great. In fact, he was the MVP. Yes, his team lost, but I'm gonna say he was the MVP for this map tonight, right now.
Vote passed.
It's very entertaining rounds there from both teams, keeping us on our toes. That's for sure.
We're getting a little, both as camera and announcer, we've been so kind of conditioned to these maps kind of going by quickly with 10 on 2, 10 on 3. Hey, we're down to 20-30 minutes, and here we are going, the full. Every map here seems to be going the full count.
I would think both teams would stick with their players that they have in right now.
I would think so.
It's definitely working for both of them. Even for us here, just because they lost both maps doesn't necessarily mean they're doing that bad.
Well, they took the first one. They took Trinity.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I believe
they
so.
They took Trinity. Yeah, and they lost. So it's one map to one map right now, and
oh, that is right. Actually, yeah, you're right.
I think Marginal. Yeah, there's no way I would change anything on Marginal. They brought it in. They got that little extra secret sauce that they needed to tip them over into the W column. And so I can't see them changing anything. Blood is in the water.
Impressive. Impressive.
Marginal Talent here. It looks like they're going to give themselves a little break, take some time to get a breath in.
Yeah, if you're in these matches that are this tight against this level of competition, mentally it can be tiring. It's and if you're on voice chat and you've got passion for the game, passion for the rounds, and maybe it didn't go your way, you got to put that behind you. You got to just reset. Yeah, we lost. We're done. Let's focus on overkill. And that's where the experience comes into play.
All right, here we go. Beginning first round of last map.
2, 1.
Wow, a lot of spam up top.
2 frags in 2 seconds. Excellent.
Marginal Talent.
Blue wins the round. Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Everybody's packing up top. Man, one of the difficult things if you're, Shattered's up top, and I think everybody that's played Overkill has run into this. They're up top, their team is dying on them on mid deck, and you really just don't know which way to turn, because every which way you turn is always the wrong way, and somebody's popping up behind you to shoot you in the back. Fortunately, that's what happened to Shattered. 4S kind of struggling here. Shattered down to 36 health versus fairly healthy Kinray's at 138, Pinehead at 50 health.
Yeah, it looks like with Marginal Talent here is going to give a good 3-0 hard push. Looks like they want to cap off this map with a good win.
Solid, right. This is the biggest separation between these teams we've seen all night. You know, I don't know if we're going to see 4S be forced into doing something that top teams just don't like to do, which is play like a second-tier team and kind of run for the back halls.
Kenray's here. He's going to do a great job with rockets. Does a good job supporting his team and getting the damage. He even got a great air rocket off of Conman there.
2, 1.
A lot of mid-deck action. Zed. LG.
Kenray's, man, he is just putting all of it out in the line here for his team. Oh, when he gets shot, looks like he gets hit in the ear by that rail. It barely got him.
Able to finally get on the board here. 4th round in.
2, 1.
5th round in, I'm sorry. Wow, run. Trying to rocket jump to all the wrong places and paying for every single one of those rocket jumps up to top, paid for it, rocket jump up to mid, paid for it.
Begins in 3, 2, 1.
You know, looking at Marginal Town, you know, Darko again displaying why he's you know, a dominant player. Leading with 2.4k of damage. Kenray's right behind him though, with 2.2. 4S fighting back.
Yeah, absolutely. Trying to stay in it here.
3.
Like I said earlier, you can't ever count them out.
No. A lot of action from Conman up top, doing the damage.
Conman, he's just sticking in it, you know, he's getting hit in the face. He's getting hit, you know, from left to right. He can't see it coming, but he ain't running. He's staying in it. He's giving his team that support that they need right there.
He's that old quarterback that just stayed in the pocket. No matter what, he's sticking there.
With marginal talent, though, I mean, they're not backing off either. They're staying in this. They know they're got an advantage right now on a very hard team.
They should be picking up another round here. Up 4 players to 1, Shattered. So Shattered no choice but to force the issue. But with Kenray's stacked in health, don't see that happening. So we're going to be going up 3 to 6. And that's where I go to, you know, next round at some point, where does 4S say, we need to try something different? You know, we keep going top, and we're just not pulling the rounds. We're not making the big shots that we should be making. Not consistently.
3, 2, 1.
Because they can't afford for marginal talent to get up to 8 rounds. You've got to make a move. You've got to try something different here. A different layout. If you're going to be in that area, mid-deck and top, then fine. Then try a different layout.
Blue wins
again.
But now they're up, 4 and out. I mean, this is 2 rounds now that 4S has not taken one player.
3, 2, 1.
Not one. They've got to try something different.
Here we go. Looks like they're working together up top now. One's gonna fall. He's gonna get caught up.
Yeah.
Blue wins the round.
You're right. They had a good advantage. They were up there, fell down a little bit, and Kenray's made them pay for it.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Kinrays dominating from all angles with that railgun. 85%
Blue wins the
railgun.
round.
What the heck?
Yeah, definitely. Doing a great job.
Begins in
Giving some good support.
Kills-
3, 2,
Going around the board here,
1.
Kill Switch with 57% rail, Pinehead with 50% rail, Darko with a 52% rail.
Excellent. Red wins the round.
Here we go.
Accuracy.
4S gonna put another one on the board.
Taking
Gonna
another
get kicked
point
for
there.
flooding.
Lund with 53% rail. We got Conman a little low with 38% rail, but he's always in the pocket there doing the damage. Shattered with a 62% rail, 36 LG. Conman, last surviving. 22 health versus the merciless horde of marginal talent.
Yeah, it looks like with marginal talent, they're gonna go ahead and put an end to this this close matchup that we've had tonight. They're not even gonna chase. They're gonna sit back. They know they got the health advantage. You know, they're just ready to put an end to this. Can't take nothing away from 4S here. They did a damn good job tonight.
Had the maps kind of played out differently, I think, you know, we could be seeing different results. But two powerhouse teams. There we go, 10-4. You know, Darko, I'd say Darko and Kinrays, both power players for marginal talent. You know, I'd say I'd give it. Go ahead.
This is definitely a great matchup. One of the most exciting ones we had tonight with the 5-match lineup that we had.
Yeah, this was. We knew coming in that this was going to be a great match, and it was all the way through solid, and it's really a showcase of West Coast talent, and that they can produce very, you know, quality players in this tournament. And now that we're on a Steam platform, and now that we have a centrally located server, we're seeing some really good East versus West matchups that we never would have gotten in the old days of Quake Live.
Yeah, I believe you're right there for sure. Well, guys, I would like to thank all the viewers for sticking it out with me and Wise Guy. Well, we're going to go ahead and we're sign off here. Guys, make sure you check out the websites for next matches, upcoming events, news, updates, all kinds of things like that. Like we did mention earlier, the new map pool is up on the website for the next 3 weeks, after the 3rd week, obviously. But, yeah, this is Force, and we have Wise Guy, and we're signing off. Wise Guy, you want to give some closing remarks?
Go out there and enjoy Mardi Gras. It's Mardi Gras week.
Thanks, guys. We'll see y'all for the next match.